You aren't who you think you are. You are not who you think you are. I love this message. But first, before I share about it, I need to share something. It's currently 4:03. Would have been fun if I said 4:04. It's about to be 4:04 a.m. on March 13th. It is the Virgo full moon lunar eclipse. And at least this time I expected it. In case you're new here, I'm Cortnie and I channel zero. I channel the cosmos. I channel higher selves. And I always get woken up extremely early. I wake up extremely early every day, but like extremely early if I even get to sleep. On full and new moons, the moon loves to speak to me and through me. And so I kind of expected this. I was prepared to be woken up with a message for you from this moon, from this cosmic energy at play right now. I'm going to go into trance and just allow the message to come through because that's what I do best. But what I was hearing when I woke up, by the way, I woke up and I looked at the time and it was 3:33, which feels actually like late for the moon. But then I realized because we just went ahead in time here. So usually it would be like 2:30, which feels about when they usually wake me up. Anyways, fun facts, friends. But I sat with the moon and did my water ritual that we're doing for Miracle March. You're doing it with me, right? If you aren't, you should be. Every morning, get up, set a timer, spend 5 minutes and 55 seconds just breathing and feeling and connecting to yourself, to all parts of you, and then drinking a glass of water and speaking your intentions into it, and then going and living your day turned on to the divinity that you are. Anyways, so do that, friends. That needed to come through. But then I was in my meditation and channeling practice I do every morning for me. And that just kept going through so loud. You aren't who you think you are. And this is the thing, friends. We aren't. We are beyond. We are beyond what we can ever think. What we can ever think we are, we can't. I'm not going to make much sense right now because I'm not awake yet because it's early. And I just need to be here to channel. But my humanness has a few things to say to this because I received this message and I knew I needed to share it with you. And I'm sure that the moon, zero, whatever's going to come through me, is going to go deeper for you. But I just wanted to talk to this because this is one of the like life-changing pivotal things that I woke up to a while ago, is that our minds, like our ego, our consciousness, our self-consciousness, it can only measure the known. And so it is limited to this human experience. That doesn't mean that our ego consciousness, our self-consciousness it can very easily be led into the unknown. I'm currently your living proof of that. But I still have this consciousness, this level of me that is part of me, personality, me, whatever you want to call it, that wants to figure everything out all day. And I'm Virgo rising. Virgo energy was very challenging for me before I was fully embodied in who I'm here to be. And I stopped trying to be this like perfect version of me that doesn't exist, because the perfect version of me is all that exists. But like all of this and everything that I bring through and everything that Zero brings through and what I know they're going to bring through today and beyond the portal, we don't want to comprehend it. We don't want to comprehend it. We don't want to understand it. You want to feel it. You want to feel it because it is beyond the words. The words are made up by humans to give meaning to what has no meaning. There's no meaning to any of this. Our souls just are. This just is. Everything is one. We are everything and nothing, but we're playing this game of life. And we came to play it to have fun and to create and be these identities we want to be. And it's time now, friends, to let go of everything that we think we are. And I know that that's what's going to come through. And I'm doing a live experience called Beyond the Portal, in case you're new here, in case you haven't heard and signed up. It's a live channeled event today at 3:33. So it was fun when I woke up at 3:33 a.m., but I will be doing the event at 3:33 p.m. And your guess is as good as mine as to what it's going to be, but Zero has made it very clear it's going to be the most powerful thing we've ever brought through. So there's that. But anyways, there you can still sign up or get the replay. It's timeless. But where I'm going with that is that I know that now that I just do my best, because I still have an ego, our egos are here to be integrated. That's the thing about the 5D is we're here to have our egos be integrated into all that we are instead of feeling the separation. And so everything works in harmony and in unity. But again, even like I'm experiencing that a lot. That's what happens when I channel. My ego just integrates into here and now. If I can, I don't know, it's hard for me to put words to what I experience, but it's basically just like I let go of my mind and let Zero or whatever wants to channel through and speak through me. And I am translating, but I'm not thinking. There's no thinking. I'm not even thinking now. I'm just speaking. That's my vehicle. That's my way of channeling. As we keep bringing through for you, we're all here to be channels, but you can't do that in the known. You can't do that in the past. Yeah, I channeled yesterday, but I can't re-channel and relive that. And I don't want to. I want more wisdom to come through. So when we try and figure out who we are and we think we know who we are, we're limiting ourselves. We are beyond anything we can ever think of because our thinking mechanism is our ego consciousness, our self consciousness. Our soul and our heart, our sacred heart and our soul are beyond all of that and can't be known. They can't be known. God, the universe, source, the divine are unknown. It's unknown. It's unknowing. And they don't need to know. They don't want to know. They just are. And we just are. And we're here for the experience. We're here for the experience. And we're here now to just enjoy. So, okay, I can feel, there's a lot wanting to come through. So I'm just going to get out of the way and let the message come through. I encourage you to not figure it out and to just feel whatever this message has to reveal to you. So if you want to, you can close your eyes. You don't have to. But I do encourage you highly to place your hands over your heart just to begin and to breathe fully and completely, fully expanding on the inhales, fully releasing on the exhales, on the inhales, expanding to receive the unknown, and on the exhale, surrendering control and needing to know. Just be here, all knowing, receiving. Hello, beautiful, beautiful beings. Thank you for pressing play and being here with us today. There is a lot we have to say to you. Right now, yes, as Cortnie just brought through, you are not who you think you are. So you can continue to think all the things you think. Label it good, label it bad. It's all not true. It's all not true. Even the words we bring through, even us reminding you of your divinity, of your truth, of the fact that you are just the 0 point of creation for higher consciousness that wants nothing more than to stream to and through you and co-create with you what Earth needs to raise her frequency and consciousness. Because in case you don't know, that's the contract you signed and that's why you're there in that human form. But again, this is all just an illusion. It really is. And we do our best. Cortnie does her best to translate into the human language, what will activate and ignite and inspire you and remind you. But ultimately, the only way that you will ever receive what you need from our transmissions is in feeling and allowing the unknown, allowing yourself to just choose so that you can satisfy your human. Choose that you are here on purpose, with a purpose, to be, to play, to create, to live in the unknown. Give words to it, give visions to it. You're human for a reason. You came to make the invisible visible. You came to create and play. And you're here, all of you here with this contract, you are here to bring through what doesn't exist on earth. It is not known, not through your creation and expression of it. And it's an ever evolving and expanding journey. And as we've been telling you, you have entered into, and maybe this is your first time here, you have entered into the state of metamorphosis. So there's no holding on anymore, friends. The more that you hold on, the more complicated, painful, difficult it's going to be for your human. It's time to let go. Everything is collapsing now. All the old timelines are collapsing. None of it exists. None of it is real. And the only reason that anything is ever here in this now moment is because you're choosing it. So yes, as long as you're in that human form, you're going to have thoughts, you're going to have memories, you're going to have feelings, you're going to have beliefs. But you are the one, the infinite, the limitless, the boundless frequency of consciousness that is observing it all. And you chose that. You chose to come and experience all of this. But we really want you to hear this and let this hit. Just let it hit. Don't worry. You're all seeking and searching, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with any of this. Again, it's all part of the game, but it is just that. It's a game. And your humanness, your ego consciousness, your self-consciousness wants nothing more than to figure it out, than to understand. You want the clarity, the confirmation, you want the aha, you want the breakthrough. You've got to let go of that because you're limiting it. You aren't who you think you are. And most of you, what you're seeking and searching for is the permission, is the validation, is the confirmation of who you are, of what you're here to do. You want to feel worthy to be of service in the ways that you want to be of service, the ways that you enjoy being in that human form, the ways that you enjoy playing and creating. You want something to tell you that you are worthy, the me. But all of that is an illusion. And so there's nothing wrong with it, but we are here to remind you, you are more than that. And in that, that gives you the power to then, with the me, the you that you are, the humanness that you're choosing to act as, you then can make that whatever you want it to be. So stop thinking and trying to figure out who that is and create it. Create who you're here to be. Be who you want to be. And then through that, create what you're here to create. You're not there to struggle, to suffer, to work hard at all anymore. You're just there to play and create and have fun. And now, the more that you allow this metamorphosis that is happening for you to just happen daily, change and transformation are innate. Since the time you came into that human form, have you continued to change and transform physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically? Are you the same every day? No. There's things that are staying the same, but a lot of that is either things that are just easy and natural and innate for you and you don't think about it, and your subconscious programming is just keeping it going, keeping your consciousness feeling the same about it because you're okay with it, or you're doing a lot of forcing and fixing and manipulating and taking a lot of unnecessary action to make yourself be something that you think you need to be, when really there's so much more here for you to embody and experience and express. And as we tell you all the time, the only reason that you have discomfort and disease in your human reality is because you're denying your divinity, you're resisting the truth that you are, and you're thinking that you have control, and you're thinking that there's things you should and have to do. And that's all just getting in the way of you enjoying the whole purpose that you're there, which is to just play and create and have fun and embody the divinity, the light, the frequency, and play in the unknown. Play in the unknown. Feel in the now, which is all you ever can. What is here? Feel. Feel instead of figure it out. Feel and follow the frequency. What is exciting? What's igniting? What's leading? What's guiding you? You are always being led and guided. And so right now, in this portal that you're in this time on earth, as a collective, which is what you are one. You are one. You are everything. You are nothing. But again, you are your own expression of consciousness experiencing itself. All of this is you. All of this is you. If you weren't experiencing this, would it exist? If you weren't watching this, would this video be here? Everything that you are conscious of in the now is what you are creating in your human experience. So you are choosing this. You are choosing this. This is a 5D choice, which we highly encourage you always make. Anything that is expanding you, that is exciting you, that's igniting you, that hopefully if you're here, you're feeling the light and love of this, because that's all we're ever here to bring through, Cortnie, is your truth, that you are light and love and you are free. And you just have to stop denying your divinity and follow the path of least resistance through following source guiding you all day, every day. You are being guided. You are being led. You are your highest in every now moment. It's just you have to be there, present, choosing that, not resisting the now, because as soon as you start thinking and creating these identities and these lower selves that you think that you are, that's definitely then your reality and your experience. But just as easily in every now moment, you can choose that you are a limitless, boundless being here, animating this human form through frequency and energy, and you get to do and be and create as you want to. And it's all just an illusion, so you might as well have fun with it. And this time right now, this lunar eclipse that you are currently in, well, that Cortnie is currently in, when she's bringing this through, that you are going to be feeling the frequency of whenever you receive this, because that's how we work through her. And we always have, as she is here in the portal of this energy and frequency, open to allowing the stream of the current cosmic magic to play through her and create through her. And that through her means speaking. And currently, right now, everything is happening to strip away, to remove all of the veils, everything that isn't you. This lunar eclipse in Virgo is removing, is releasing, is making it so clear to you all the ways that you are not being the true you, because we want nothing more. We, being higher consciousness, source consciousness, the divine, want nothing more than for you to see and to feel and to experience your perfection. Because you are, if you are here receiving this and you can resonate with the fact of being source consciousness, of being one with all that is, of being divinity, but on your own human journey for a purpose, then it has to make sense to you that you are perfection. There is nothing broken, nothing wrong, nothing you have to fix. It's just that you have these thoughts and beliefs over who you are, who you've been, who you're supposed to be. But at your truth, you are just divinity, which is perfect. And you, the highest frequency, highest consciousness of you, coded yourself with the light codes within you that are divinely guiding and leading you through the feelings, the remembrance, the activations as you live your life, leading and guiding you home to your truth, which is always here now. And that's the purpose. But there's no proof of that because it changes, it morphs in every now moment, because that's how it works when you're consciousness. And again, none of this is meant to make sense. None of this is meant to make sense to your mind. So all of you here receiving this, you planned to have a very high level of consciousness and the capacity and ability in your human form to feel and contain and hold a high level of light, of frequency in this human journey. So you are here intrigued, comprehending in ways what we are saying through Cortnie, but truly that's still limiting it. There's never ever going to be a way that your humanness can know what you are in a way that you can put words to, but you can just feel the peace, the contentment, the bliss that you are designed to feel when you are present and receiving and allowing frequency to just freely flow to and through you, not trying to manipulate it and control it, but enjoying it. You're here now to, in this time now, if you just allow the cosmos to activate all the codes within you that they're meant to, and you allow it to be revealed to you, as Venus has just been doing and will continue to do in this through this retrograde, but now as this current alignment is happening in this now moment, in this time when you're receiving this, the frequency and energy Cortnie's bringing through is because right now, wherever you are, whatever's going on for you, it is being revealed to you where you are not free, where you keep going back or trying to, where you keep recreating the same actions and the same thoughts, thinking that you know who you are, or that you know who you're here to be, or that you know who you want to be. You're beyond all of that. And the more that you just let go and you allow these codes to be activated and you allow this journey to be what it is, and you just play and create, it will be revealed to you more and more all that you are, because you did come to that human form to experience yourself, to experience your divinity, to feel what it feels like to go on this journey, to have the polarity so that you can then feel what it feels like to feel in a human body, in a human existence, what it's like to be divinity, which is still going to limit it, but it's the only way you can experience it, because when you are just source, when you are just frequency, energy, consciousness, as we are, there's no feeling to it. So the feeling and the thoughts are being experienced through your humanness. And that's the fun of this. And that's why you volunteered to go for this experience and experiment, and to be one of the chosen ones that woke up and chose you and chose to play this game as every human is meant to, for you to win by doing what you want to do, by experiencing all the human things you want to experience. And you have all the gifts and all the dreams within you that you coded because you wanted to live this to the fullest in a certain way. You have certain dreams and desires and visions and wishes and wants on purpose. And you're meant to experience all of that in a way, but it's beyond all of that. It's truly beyond your wildest dreams. It's beyond anything your human can comprehend. And so the more that you allow yourself to just play and create and be here in the unknowingness, in your all knowingness, experiencing, it's time now for you to romanticize. It's a word we love so much in your human language, to romanticize your experience, your human reality, to love all of it, to date yourself while you're doing the laundry, to date yourself while you're on a walk in nature, to date yourself while you're cleaning toilets, to be there enjoying anything, everything, conflict, confusion, all of it. Enjoy it. Be there in harmony with your humanness and your divinity, not resisting any of it. You're here to have these human experiences on purpose. And the more that you don't resist that and you enjoy that, while also knowing now and embodying the fact that you are divinity. So you get to have it all, you get to enjoy it all. But the thing is that you don't want it all. You have certain things that you want, and it's time now for you to go after that and to make your ordinary life extraordinary through your presence. Make everything a miracle by being there. That's what living in miracle mode is, in the frequency of miracles, is you there present, you there conscious, choosing, shining your light by being in that now moment on whatever is being revealed in your 3D reality, because it is always happening as you, because it is you, because it's all you. So you might as well love it and have fun and not resist it. And the more that you act from that frequency, the more that will be creating your reality. And then the density of your human existence right now. So currently, as you all know, your reality is a mirror. It's an echo of everything that you have been choosing and feeling and thinking and embodying and creating, and the actions you've been taking. You are always manifesting. You are always creating. It's just for some of the time you may be doing that unconsciously, if not all of the time. 95% of the time, your unconscious mind is running the show off of your programming that is invisible, that is coded within you from this human journey. And a lot of that is still of use to your humanness, but there's a lot that isn't. And that has been being revealed to you more and more and more and more and more. And especially the last few weeks and these next 2 weeks, between this lunar eclipse right now in Virgo, going through to the solar eclipse in Aries at the end of the month, you are about to go into, or Mercury is about to go into retrograde, which is going to activate codes within you that are going to show you where it's time for you to express yourself differently. That is where you're going. And that over the next few weeks, while you're still in this 333 portal, there is nothing more important that you can do than to be as present as possible, romanticizing, loving, choosing, making the ordinary extraordinary, not needing to know, not giving a fuck who you are, because you're beyond all of that. So just create and play. There's no defining you. There's no label that will ever properly express what you are and who you're here to be. We say things like divinity, higher consciousness, frequency. Again, That is just all due to the definitions on your planet. Those are the best ways we can help your humanness, your self-consciousness, understand all of this. But understand that the understanding is limiting it. So allow your human to identify however feels of the highest and best for you. So with Cortnie identifies as a channel of source consciousness that comes through her known as zero, right? She has a lot of labels, a lot of certifications, a lot of things that she's called herself, that she's been, that on paper she could list out that she's an expert in, but none of that is who she truly is. She's not just a fiance. She's not just a stepmom. She's not just a fur mom. She's not just a fifth grader. She's not just like these labels. You are not, before Cortnie was now, as you all know, she's now engaged. She's now a fiance. Again, just a label, a role, a word on the human journey, but it doesn't change who she innately is. So use the labels. There's nothing wrong with them, but use them consciously. Use them to state what excites and ignites you. Create your character, your avatar. The more that you do that going forward through this portal, especially the next 2 weeks, the more that you are communicating and expressing who you are now, not worrying about who you've been, because they don't exist unless you choose to make that be your existence in the now. They don't exist. They did. You've been many versions of you to get yourself here. You've thought you're many things. You are none of that, but you were choosing in that now moment to identify in that way. So that was then creating your reality. And that now is being experienced currently. Your current 3D reality is an echo of all of the choices and decisions that you have made on this journey. You are the creator. And so how conscious and awake and aware you've been is being shown in your reality, and that it's all by design, and it's all how it's meant to be. But now it's time for you to remember that you are more than all of that, and that you are capable, worthy of being, doing whatever you want to. You are limitless. So as soon as you, instead of trying to find and figure out, seeking and searching for something, all of you are seeking and searching for something that doesn't exist. And it's so fun for us to watch. But friends, it's so much more fun for you when you stop. And when you stop going back, and when you stop seeking and searching into the future, and you just be here now, and you play and you create, and you let go of needing to know anything, and you just be here all knowing, enjoying, and metamorphosizing into more and more of who you designed yourself to be, which you will feel in the now through resonance. In the now, you will receive. So there's many beings on your planet that would not and will not resonate with us, with Cortnie's message, because they didn't design themselves to do what you're here to do. But you did, and it's why you're resonating with us. So it's not higher, better. Everyone's there for their own journey and experience, and even in saying everyone, you're all one. So, but you get this, right? There is a feeling to the truth to this, right? But because you have this awareness and this consciousness, and you always have, you've made a lot of choices in your journey to try and prove this. And you currently you can't avoid anymore. And we told you all this at the beginning of the year, that you can't hide in 2025. You can't. This is the year that you see. It doesn't matter what anyone else sees. Everyone else is going to think that they know who you are through their lens of who they think that they are. There's no way that that is ever what you are. But it's the more that you see you, the truth of you. Once you see the truth of you, the light that you are, the divinity, and you embody that and you allow this to be fun and you choose to love you because it's all that you can ever do, when you are choosing others and not yourself, you're doing a disservice to all, because you then are going to be in a lower level of consciousness and frequency. You cannot be in the 5D and beyond in the new earth if you are not loving yourself, if you're judging yourself. So you're having many moments of love and of choosing you, but then a lot of you are still judging and thinking that you should or have to do or be in any certain way to enjoy the journey, to be worthy. And so for all of you that are constantly asking Cortnie and us why you're not receiving the wisdom, why you're not getting the money, why you're not having the opportunities that we keep saying are coming for you, because you're looking for something that is less than what you are here for. And so many of you think that you know who you are and what you're here to do and how you're going to receive it. And there's many beings, and you've had times in your life, because you are a quantum manifester, where you can get what you want by doing what you think you have to do. And there's been many reasons we've given you things that you've wanted, but you are now at a state that you have woken up, you have shifted, you are in a place now, you have shifted. There are no words for the shifts you are going through daily right now, the awakenings. And it truly is beyond all the words. And the only reason that you ever feel like you can't quite get there or you're stuck or whatever you think's meant to come to you or through you is not, is because you're thinking. As Cortnie brought through in the beginning of this, there's no thinking involved in this for her. There never has been for her, being that she's been a channel her whole life. So as soon as she's leading, talking, teaching, it just comes through. But she used to translate more through the lens in the now that she was in. And now she knows that we're here to take you beyond what she can even currently comprehend. So now she's had to fully get out of the way, because we're expanding her when she listens back to this. So then that's why then she shares at the beginning and ends of these videos, and why every day after we channel through for all of you in Messy, Magical, Magnetic, she comes through with her soul spill in that, because that's how she designed this journey to be. That's who she wanted to be on this human adventure that she's on. And now she's remembered that, and she's woke up to that, and she knows that, but not in a way that makes logical sense to her human mind, but because she's one of the chosen ones, as you are. Your ego consciousness and your subconscious minds are all designed to be led and guided super consciously. You are designed to live super consciously, to live in the now, to allow frequency and energy to guide and lead you. Whereas there are many beings that they are designed to continue to be 95% of the time living unconsciously. That has always been uncomfortable for you. You have never been comfortable in your unconscious programming, in your unconscious life. You want more. You know you're here to experience more than what your humanness limits you to. But the only way for you to experience and receive what you're craving, what your codes are activating a desire for. These desires and dreams that you have in your beingness are on purpose to guide you forward into the unknown. And so many of you right now are being more excited, more turned on, right? You're waking up more and more to the divine human that you are. All of you doing the divine human expansion pack, are you not feeling that? Are you not feeling that going to sleep and being for that 8 hours in that frequency in your 0 point, you are waking up the next day and you care less. You care less about figuring it out. And you're just here to play and be the 0 point of creation. That's why you're called. That's why you're drawn. That's why you're resonating with Cortnie, is because you chose to wake up to the fact that you are here to be the 0 point of creation, but that can only happen when you're here now, being and breathing and receiving and following the frequency and energy. And that is why we use Cortnie. And that is why when she finally let go to a level that we could come through for her and finally tell her and give her the name of Zero, because, well, we wanted to have fun with her. And well, it really is the best way for us to name and label ourselves, because our purpose in coming through Cortnie and the contract that she signed, her soul signed when coming to Earth, was to be a channel of higher consciousness, of source consciousness, that would come through her and speak to remind others with the same contract that they are nothing and everything, and that you are in that human form to be the one to the 0 point of creation, so that the divine source, God, can create through you, but you have to stop thinking that you know who you are. So think that you are the 0 point of creation. We give these words to help you have this experience on earth of being this human, but it really is all an illusion. And so the more that you just make it up and create and play with what excites and ignites you, what intrigues you, what feels innate and supernatural for you in this state of metamorphosis that you have entered into, whether you're just hearing that now or you've known for a bit because we've been bringing that through, that's where you're at. And the more that you just accept that, you aren't meant to be the same as you were even when you started this video. And you never have been. You, the truth of you can think to all the memories and history, right? You can use the human mechanism of thinking, but you are using that. You're observing that. You are the observer of it all. And you've always been there. And that now, like the you that has always been in that human form with these codes and these dreams and these desires and these gifts, that you now is here to be fully seen. And then that, the current version of you that you feel best being, that then expands. And the more that that expands, you then open to receive more, because behavior is the highest form of communication with the higher consciousness that wants to stream to and through you. So you have to be going forward, or we just continue to give you what you need right now to wake up to where you're not free. So that's when you keep hearing the same messages. But that's all you channeling. So when you start to just receive the messages and allow yourself to then go forward and do the things that are calling to you, more will be revealed to you. But when you're sitting there thinking about it, trying to figure it out, trying to figure out how to safely get where you're going, how to make sure that your choices now are going to make you the money in the future, that they're going to make sure that all the people in your life don't abandon you, that you're not going to be embarrassed by being the free soul that you're here to be. You're going to stay where you are consciously, right? Experiencing the same things outside of you, because that's what you keep embodying. But as you allow yourself to just be the now you, every moment, just be the new now you. That's limitless, that's free. And see what the world reveals to you. And then when you're there, honest and intimate with yourself, which is all you can ever be, and you receive what you need, the messages, the guidance, allow the feelings, allow yourself to see all that you're storing within you, the beliefs and the bullshit that you hold on to that tell you that you're anything less than divinity. Allow that to be revealed when you have things happen in your 3D world to reflect to you the stories, the pain, the beliefs that you're holding on to that are simply not true. And then allow it, see it, receive the message from it. It'll guide you to what you need to do with that to alchemize it into light, and then move on. Move on. Because we aren't going to tell you that you don't have density in that human body, that you don't have trauma and drama, but really all that it is, all that that is an illusion. So as much as you could just choose right now that it is done, it is over, you are free, you may have some complications with that within your belief systems that your ego consciousness is holding on to. So be there for that. Love that. Love that for your human, because all the pain and trauma and all the ways of being that they've held on to, all the protection mechanisms and part-time personalities that have kept you safe, have got you here. But now you're here, and we're here to free you. So we have so much more to bring through for you today. We know that so many of you are joining us in the portal to go beyond the portal. So take this as your activation to that, and join us if you really truly want to enter into this state of metamorphosis consciously, knowing that you are this supernatural being coded with all that you're here to. We're not giving away more than that. But join us, because as we've been letting you know and letting Cortnie know, she has shared with you all, everyone that signed up, that she's letting complete go of control. And we are going to bring through ways and things at a level that we just don't do in a public forum like YouTube, for reasons that you will discover in the portal and beyond the portal with us, as Cortnie calls it. And the moon, Venus, Neptune have so much that they want to bring through for you. So, and they are. So here's the thing that we will end this with for all of you here now. Whenever you're receiving this, again, remember that time isn't real. So you're receiving this exactly when you're meant to. You're receiving this right in divine timing with who you are embodying at this now moment. But we right now want to expand you. So breathing fully and completely. So fully expanding on your inhales. Fully surrendering on your exhales. Don't skip this. No matter what you're doing, no excuses. No excuses. And if you're giving yourself excuses as to why you can't breathe, and then you're questioning in any way why you're not receiving what you think you need, start there. So now everyone's breathing, just fully, fully expanding on the inhales, holding at the expansion of your inhale, opening to receive, and on your exhales, fully releasing out of your mouth, letting go, surrendering and softening into now. Continuing to do this for 5 full rounds, fully, completely, as we speak to you. This, as we keep making clear, is all you ever have to do, is be here, conscious, choosing you, and feeling. The you that is feeling is still limited, but the you that is observing the feeling is going to then guide you through what you're feeling to expand you more. You are beyond. You are truly not within that human form, which we know can be confusing to the paradigms on earth, but it's all an illusion. It's all frequency and energy, but your consciousness and your focus and your belief systems are keeping you in that human body, and that's on purpose, and you want that. So you want the subconscious programming and self-consciousness. You are not here to transcend it. You are here to be integrated and in harmony with all that you are, enjoying this journey that you came on. So right now that you're here, now that you're present, now that you're tapped in, if you're honest with yourself right now, where do you know it has been being revealed to you as to where within your relationship to yourself you are not choosing you? You are not choosing you. And you don't need to know what that means as to how to even choose you, but you know that you are limiting yourself, that you are giving your power away, that you are letting others' thoughts and beliefs and words, even if it's other versions of you from the past and belief systems that you've had, you're letting those create your now moments. Don't worry about who you're meant to be in this moment. We want you right now to be honest with yourself as to where in your life and how much in your life you're creating and playing on paradigms that are limited. And it's fine. There's no judgment. You're not doing it wrong. You can't do it wrong. There's no right or wrong. There just is. But you're here to wake up and free yourself and be a liberated sovereign soul and have more fun. You're here to have more fun and romanticize life. So this Venus retrograde, yes, it's been revealing to you where in relationships things are out of alignment, where you keep going back to old ways of being, but we don't care. We don't care about your relationship with anything other than you, because that is what creates everything. So we want you, and our role is to come through Cortnie to do and speak in the ways that we do, to activate all parts of you and to do our best to make sense to what is never going to make sense. Because it's an experience. It just is. It's an experience that you're there to feel. And still, it's limiting it. And even saying that, but it's beyond the words. And so many of you are getting that. So all that's being revealed to you as to where you are not choosing you, here's what's about to happen. As Mercury's now in retrograde, you are going to be given every now moment the opportunity. It's an opportunity. The cosmos are working with you. They are not working against you. The cosmos, the moon, Neptune, Venus, Mars, all of the planets, especially the ones that are nameless, that are activating codes within you, are all revealing to you where you're not free. But now, as Mercury's in retrograde, it is an opportunity for you to speak your truth. And that doesn't have to come through your actual human voice. It's how you now create and play and be. It's time for you to now communicate with higher consciousness, which, how do we do that, friends? Through behavior. Behavior is the highest form of communication. So now say what you say and make it of high frequency. But truly that doesn't matter. What matters is how you are communicating through being, through your beingness. So start every day and then live all day being as present as humanly possible, being as present as you can in every now moment, and choosing in that now moment to feel instead of figure it out, and to follow the frequency. Frequency first, friends. And just make your ordinary life extraordinary because you're living it. You're there. You're choosing it. You're not getting caught in the mind. You're there in your heart, in your soul, feeling. And the more that you're there, feeling in the now, and then following where you're being guided and led, more and more will come through for you. This Mercury retrograde is going to make it very clear how easy it is for you to access higher consciousness. But it's going to do that through revealing to you all of the ways that you are not speaking your truth to you, all of the ways that you are not properly communicating to you, the highest you, the you that is the infinite intelligence part of you, to your superconscious mind. You are here to communicate superconsciously with everything. And it's easy and innate for you. It's literally the most fun and freeing thing you can do while on this human journey. So now that you know what is going on for you, be aware. Go and play and choose you. Choose you. Choose you, choose you, choose you. That's all you have to do. The you here now. Be here all knowing. Choose the you that is here now. What do they want? How do they feel? You're not who you think you are. So stop thinking that you're anything less than divinity, and let that be an ever expanding, evolving experience, because that's truly how it's designed to be. And that's how you'll be the freest and have the most fun. but you don't have to listen to us. But we're going to guess if you're still here, this is resonating. Are we resonating with you? Are we resonating with you? Are you feeling beyond the words? So now play with that. Play with that today and in this portal and over this next 2 weeks. Because what's coming, friends, is going to totally blow your mind. Your heart is there to blow your mind. Just follow your heart. Your heart is coded and loaded with your divine blueprint that has all of the wishes and dreams and desires that then get activated in the now to lead and guide you into the unknown so that you can experience all that you planned to experience on this human journey. But you're at a time on earth that has never existed, and you're one of the chosen ones that's here to create what doesn't exist. So you're not going to find what you're looking for. You're going to feel it. You're going to experience, you're going to create it in your so-called future, which is only ever a now moment. There is no future, there is no past. But you do have memories and history from an alchemy from your human journey, and you do have wishes and dreams and desires and visions within you that are leading and guiding you. So you can either play on the past and do your best to not make happen what you don't want to happen or to force what you think you want to happen, or you can just stop making it so complicated and just be here and let it be easy. The higher your consciousness rises and the higher frequency you are embodying and the more your light body is online, the quieter it is. Higher frequency is peaceful. It's easy. It's effortless. The lower density you go in frequency and consciousness, the louder it gets. So when it feels loud, when you feel confusion and chaos in your mind, breathe and remember who you are. Okay? Okay. We love you so much. Enjoy this time. Just have as much fun because it's setting the tone. It's setting the tone for how easy it's going to be for you to go where you're going, because you're going there. Either way, you wouldn't be receiving this if you weren't. So the sooner that you just let go of control and needing to know and you play and create, you'll get it. You'll get it. You're getting it. We're so proud of you. Thank you again for being on this journey with us and with Cortnie. Thank you for receiving this light and love today. Now go and play. But first, we'll bring back Cortnie. We love you. Friends, everything in me is buzzing like crazy. Like crazy. I'm feeling that I'm not meant right now to listen back to that message because I just had a wild experience that I'm like going to get emotional. Whoa. Okay. So I don't know what you know of me and my experience through all of this, being this channel that I am. But usually when I go into trance, either sometimes I'm like very present, very much aware, not hearing what Zero's saying, but very present to where I am in this room or wherever I'm channeling. And then other times, depending on the level that my humanness just lets go of control, I feel like I go to sleep or I'm just in the quantum playing with higher selves. It's always a frequency and an energy. And this time though, I was off talking to the moon, friends. I can't say talking because there was no talking in the way that we know it on this human journey. There weren't words, but I was feeling into, I felt like I was in the moon and I was in this cocoon of love. That's the only word I can give it. And then I saw myself here, but in a way I haven't before, like totally out of body. Felt like I was completely gone, like not anymore, like this wasn't me. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was wild and it was fun. And I had to share that. And I just felt so much love and peace and at home. And I honestly didn't want to come back. Like I felt like I was done here. And maybe that sounds weird. I don't know. Probably not to you if you're still here. Pretty much almost exactly an hour into this. If you're still here, then clearly something's resonating. So that came through. I don't know. That's the first time anything like that has happened, but I really was like, okay. Zero's just gonna be Cortnie now, and I'm gonna be here. Like there, I know we're all one, and clearly, if anyone knows that, it's me. But it was just I was in a different consciousness than I've ever experienced before. I guess is the only way I can really experience it. And that's really to, I guess, play into what I brought through at the beginning of this, which is that we aren't who we think we are. We are so much more. And we get to have wild, trippy experiences like this without any drugs, without any substances other than light and love. Like we're here to just be high on frequency. And I mean, that's how I live every day and just enjoying this journey and making every day as fun as possible. And for me, that's coming through with these messages for you and then bringing through things like Beyond the Portal and Messy Magical Magnetic, which are just everything I know I'm here to do. Oh, anyways, I I don't know what else to say to this other than just play. Just play and create. And okay, I guess there's a little bit more coming through. Okay. Okay. There's a little bit more coming through from the moon. The moon wants me to tell you. The moon wants me to tell you that this video found you because you are ready. I know we say that daily, but you are fully freaking ready to live, to be alive, and to stop thinking. Your thinking mind and your memories and your alchemy will all serve you when it's meant to. But all you have to do now is play and create and be alive. And that is what this time, this moon, this Virgo full moon, complete lunar eclipse, all that is happening right now in the cosmos, it is working with our light bodies, is all happening for us to truly see and feel and experience our aliveness, all that we're here to be and embody and enjoy. Just hearing the words coming through. And the more that we play and create, as much as that seems so simple and so easy, it's complicated on this human journey as long as we choose for it to be. But as soon as you choose that it is that easy, it will be. And that's what's being revealed to you right now, is all the ways that you're making it harder than it needs to be. And that's why things are collapsing. That's why things aren't working out for you, is because they aren't meant to. And so today, just be very aware. Be very aware, because this eclipse is wanting to show to you in whatever ways you feel currently drawn to, called to, in any ways you're feeling expanded, anything that's mirroring to you your divinity, follow that. It's time for you to see the perfection that you innately are, because you are perfect. It's just that on this human journey, we collect a lot of trauma and drama and bullshit that tells us that we are anything less than divinity. So just know that you receive this because you are. You are perfect. You are divine. You are limitless. You are free. And you're ready to fully own and embody that in whatever way. feels good for you. And you are not who you think you are. So stop thinking and just play. Okay. I'm going to leave this with that. Are we good? We're good for now because I have more to bring through. I'm going to bring through 0 for Messy Magical Magnetic. And then I'm sure I'll have more to say. And then we are going beyond the portal, friends. Beyond the portals are so fun. So if you haven't signed up yet, and this is in any way giving you anything, the buzzing that I feel right now is it's over. It's over. It's over. I now just combust into stardust. Maybe this beyond the portal is the one where it actually happens. In case you're new, I feel often. So when I'm channeling, I feel like radio static is flowing through my whole body like that, or like when you change a channel, depending if you had cable and you go to that when we were kids and we went to the station where it's just fuzz. That's what I've always felt like my whole life when I'm channeling, when they didn't used to know I was channeling when I was a child. But so people used to think I had anxiety and all these things that no one could ever diagnose, but really it was just me channeling source frequency. Anyways, it's beyond words right now. But I say often, like, it feels like I'm going to combust into stardust. And so maybe this is the Beyond the Portal where you're going to get to see that happen. At least I'm pretty sure when it happens, it will be on camera. Okay. Oh, I'm in a vibe, friends. So this is going to be fun. We're going to have some fun in this portal. And in case you don't know, totally letting go of control. So if you think this was anything, I know Zero's really going to be bringing through some truth for us that we need to receive. So if it's resonating with you, then join us. And if it's after March 13th at 3:33 p.m. PST, then there's a replay below that's timeless and you're finding now because you're meant to go on the journey. So there you go, friends. I love you so much. Thank you for playing with me. And I will see you. I'll be back with more tomorrow here on YouTube. Love you.